Hey guys, I am Daisho, and I am here bringing you a gameplay commentary of Call of Duty Black Ops. And first, I'm just going to get this right out of the way. This is the best score you will ever see on my channel, and maybe you will ever see in your Call of Duty watching careers. It's very possible. It's not my gameplay. It's a game that I was in for a very limited amount of time because I got dropped, and I basically just glanced at the scoreboard and saw this guy's ridiculous score, and then decided to go into my recent game, or recent players met, or actually I think I just looked in my recent games and checked out and saw that this guy actually finished the game with an even better score than when I got dropped. I'll try to point it out when I'm in this game, but there's some things that this guy doesn't do right, and maybe this kind of gameplay wouldn't really interest you, and that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about today. I may have to get on to another topic since it's such a long gameplay, but I'll introduce the gameplay right now. This is a demolition on Nuketown, and I don't know if he's playing in a full party, but I'm pretty sure that he's got at least one buddy, maybe two, and they seem to be confident that they're going to win this game no matter what. They know that they could let it go into 3 rounds and they'll still win the game. So this game was about 18 minutes or 20 minutes or so. I fast-forwarded all the chopper gunners to try to cut it down to about 15 minutes, and I think I succeeded. I do believe that it's a little over 15 minutes, and I'm not really sure on the YouTube stringencies or whatever, so I hope that I'll still be able to post this. Otherwise, I may be cut off at the end or something. I don't know. I'll figure out a way to make it so that it'll fit and everyone will be super happy and whatnot. So the only thing that I thought was weird about this is that he was using sentry gun. I feel like he could have done a lot better had he been using Blackbird or even Rolling Thunder or even a napalm. He could have gotten a lot more kills, but he's using the sentry gun, chopper gunner dogs setup, and I guess he's not using Blackbird because maybe he doesn't want his teammates to get the kills and Blackbird helps everyone, or he's just confident that he can get the kill streaks every time. So as you can see, he's just going to be pretty much spawn raping the entire game, and I don't know how interesting that is to watch, because basically you see what he does. He just looks at that spawn right there, right in front of that little house over there. There's a spawn, and then there's a spawn right behind that little house. So that's pretty much all he does. He's just chilling in their spawn with the 74U, which is another reason why you guys might not want to see this game, because he's just raping with the best gun in the game and using it to his advantage. And he's just spawn camping, so he's not like spawn trapping them so that they can't do anything. He's literally just spawn camping. Like, he is basically aiming down sight where the enemy is about to be. He knows where the enemy is, and they don't always know exactly where he is. So here I just fast forward the chopper gunner. There's a bunch of chopper gunners, and he does work with them. He could have gotten a lot better score if check out, I looked at the score right there just to show you that the enemy team only had 2 players, and for some reason they were spawning inside the house, which is a little bit weird, but basically he decides that it's I mean, he could have gotten a much better score had there people. I mean, there must have been 25 players who cycled through this game, and I strongly doubt that anybody made it through the whole thing, because I mean, there's just a level of abuse that is just hard to take. One game, I was playing on firing range, and it was a similar game where the enemy team was spawn trapping us the whole time. I was playing without a party. They had a full 6-man party, and I ended up dying 86 times. And that kind of patience it's just hard. I really don't think I'll ever do that again. Stay in a 20-minute demolition game where my team is getting spawn trapped the whole time. But anyway. So I mean, I want to I'll just say, I mean, I've been saying it slowly and surely, but basically the things that he's doing wrong. He's using the best gun in the game, which people don't usually like. He's using the most overpowered kill streak, the chopper gunner. He's using second chance, which it seems like a really dumb idea, but it did save his streak a couple of times where he was able to pull off the kill in second chance, and then a teammate came over and revived him. So maybe he's just thinking it's possible that I'll get downed, and in that I might actually be downed on an 8 kill streak, and then I'll lose my or a 7 kill streak, and I'll lose my chopper gunner, which is not at all what he wants. But actually, in the end, I don't even think he gets to call in all his chopper gunners. So just imagine what he could have, what could have been done. I'm just gonna label this video 200 plus kill Demolition, just to give you an idea. But I assure you, he goes well over that. It's not like, I mean, usually when people say 200 plus or something like that, then they get like 203 kills. So they just do whatever 5. Like, see right there, he got his dogs while in Last Stand. He would not have had those set of dogs had he been not been using Second Chance. So I try to fast forward in between the rounds. I should have done it a little faster maybe, but. Whatever. So then I messed up because I didn't realize that he was going to call him the chopper gunner right away. But so he's camping in spawn camping in Demolition, using the 74U, using Second Chance, playing Demolition, using the chopper gunner, and that's how he gets all his kills. But that brings me to my next point, which is maybe you guys don't want to necessarily see all this, but then again, it's just such an impressive feat, the amount of kills that he got in this game, that maybe you do want to see it. It's kind of like, I'm gonna put this kind of game where he does basically everything wrong that we in the YouTube community have established as a standard, not to use chopper gunners, not to use the 74U, and he's basically, as you see, the score right there is 123 and 4. He does everything wrong, and yet he still does something so impressive that it can't be ignored. So basically, I'm going to label this kind of game in the same category as the Only Use Me Blade, which he just put up, Tomahawk Only Free-for-All, where he won. I think maybe a couple other people have done it, but I think he ended up going, he had over 15 deaths, and he didn't even get 30 kills. But it's still such an impressive feat that we enjoy seeing it. So this game, while it has amazing gameplay, it still might not be the most interesting thing to see. The players he was playing against, they're not necessarily bad. I joined in this game, I'm a 1.65 KD player. I'm not the worst player in the game, and I could not do anything. Though to be fair, when I joined in, he already had a chopper gunner up, or something like that. So I didn't really stand much of a chance. But I mean, I think I've pretty much discussed all the topics that I wanted to discuss about that, which are, I mean, just that while this gameplay might not be the most fun to watch, even though, I mean, it is pretty cool how he's just in the enemy spawn and he's not dying. I mean, he dies eventually, especially you can see when he gets towards the end of his streaks after he already finishes them. He kind of just like goes into, I'm just going to rush the shit out of the spawn mode, and it's pretty cool because he's still able to get 5 or 6 kills before he ends up dying. But I figured that I would probably run out of stuff to talk about on that subject by now, and I've repeated myself a couple of times, and I don't feel like repeating myself for the next 7 minutes because you guys are intelligent enough, you understand what's going on. But as you can see in the gameplay, his teammate has a chopper gunner up, and he can't call his in. I don't remember, but I do believe that he actually didn't end up getting to call in all his shit. So that's pretty ridiculous that he still managed to get such a great score. But, I mean, this end of this round, he's not doing anything because the chopper gunner is just taking everyone. So you see that even though he did so well and his score is so amazing, it could have actually been better, which is just an insane thing to think about. But anyway, my next thing that I wanted to discuss was comments on my last video. I didn't respond to them, and I was just like, oh, I'll just talk about them in the next video. And I have this super long video that I have nothing to do with anyway, so I will read the comments right now and answer them. This is the comments from my last video. If you're new to my channel, I do this every once in a while. I always respond to comments. I either write a response, and sometimes I actually talk it out and tell you about it, and I'll probably go into a little bit more detail about some of the questions if they interest me. So my video was new map pack thoughts. I put this up 16 hours ago, so that was last night at about 11. And anyway, Arcali626, Ugh, first comment. Yeah, nice video, bruh. LOL, classic team deathmatch for the win. Yeah, I agree. Classic team deathmatch is really fun, and it's the best game type. You're gonna see a lot more gameplay from that. Sorry, guys. But anyway, the Green Monkey 33. Fuck, I was watching your other video, so I was second, not first. LOL. And then he later responded, and I don't mind theater mode, mainly because it is so common. I'm actually kind of surprised when I see it, and I usually give it a thumbs up. So that is the kind of comment that I really wanted on the last video, because I had asked anybody if they minded the theater mode, and so basically what he's saying is, since it's so common, then he's just expecting it. So maybe he lowered his standards. It's possible that he would enjoy, and he's even said that he would enjoy me recording it live, but he's okay with me not because nobody else does it. So, I mean, that could be something that I'll look into in the future if it makes it a little bit more pleasurable for you guys to watch. Pleasurable? Maybe that's not the best word. Enjoyable would probably be a little better. But anyway, then S3XIE Poppy 69. Oh wow, funny name. But anyway, LOL, I was watching the first DLC release too, but what about the new guns and the red tiger camo and all that? I mean, $15 is a lot. They should have had more stuff to make the environmental destruction. That will be too much. That will be much fun. So stuff like environmental destruction and new guns, that kind of thing really changes the game, and I don't know if it's not possible to do in a DLC, but it's definitely not easy, and it's definitely something that you wouldn't expect from somebody to do in a DLC. And I mean, sure, the $15 is a little bit annoying to pay, but I mean, this is something that I've been thinking about lately. How much time do you spend on Call of Duty? Comparatively to any other game where you pay $60 and then it just sits in your room, and or sits in whatever room you have, and you never actually use it, and you maybe play a day's worth, but unlikely. And think about how much time you get out of Call of Duty. It's $60 you pay, and even another $30 for the new maps, and because they're $15 each, then I mean, it's nothing compared to the 20 days worth that you get played. So, I mean, the $15 is annoying, but for the amount that you're getting, the amount of enjoyment you're getting out of it, I think it's definitely worth it. And I mean, it's really not a big deal to me. Then again, people who don't have the extra $15 to spend, who buy one game a year, it could be a big deal for them, and maybe they don't want to pay for something like that. But I'm just watching this gameplay, and I'm amazed how he's just spawn raping these guys so badly. This guy is clearly a talented player, no matter what you say. I don't care what gun he's using, and if you want to complain about his gameplay, then just go try and do it, and if you're able to do something like this, then I'll give you props, and I'll say he's a noob. But until I see another gameplay like this, I'm going to say that this guy is an amazing player, and that his gameplay is impressive. Because it just is. But anyway, the next comment was DSRFCHD. The game you were talking about on Nuketown, did the guy go 182 and 10? No, he didn't. He went better than that. What now? Just messing. But Beefsteak Lava said, "Hey, IzDaisho, are you planning on doing a live commentary or a live high roller wager match? Because I think that would be awesome, and you're doing a great job on your commentary. Keep it up." So thank you for the nice words at the end of that. But I've actually done a live commentary session and 2 live zombie commentary sessions. So go check those out on my channel. They should be in my main page. You can just go to playlists and then search live commentaries, and they're all in order, and they should be on there, and they should be annotated to the next one. Anyway, as I was saying, not as I was saying, but live high roller wager match, not really my thing. I hate wager matches, and I don't think I've ever played a high roller one. I'm terrible at them. You would just see me lose every time, and it wouldn't be enjoyable. Alright, we'll just say KS1895. Lucky 360 player. Yeah, I'm really excited that I'm going to be able to play on the 360. Hopefully, the connection problems won't be as bad as they are on the PS3 for me. But anyway, the Executioner 110. I'm just not looking forward to the price of the map pack. Great video. So yeah, I just discussed the price of the map pack. I hope that you agree with me, and you'll see that maybe it's really not that big of a deal. But anyway, there is about a minute left in this gameplay, and at this point I'm just going to spoil the score and tell you that he went 236 and 10, and let's just think about that a little bit. Sorry, mumbled my words there. Mumbled? Mixed up? Jumbled? I have no idea what I'm trying to say. But I messed up my words there, and I meant to say 236 and 10. That is a 23.6 KD. That means that with his kill streaks, he almost averages a nuke every life, all 10 of his lives. So just imagine, I mean, nobody ever, I don't think I've ever saw a quad nuke, but this guy almost could have gotten almost 9 nukes in one game. That's how amazing this game is from Modern Warfare 2, because obviously the kill streak stacked in this game. But There he actually killed himself because he wanted to get back to the game. So I thought that this game was about to end because the timer was going down, and I kind of just fast-forwarded through the rest of it. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking now just in case. Alright, anyway, see you later, guys. Bye.